Good morning. Happy Sunday. In the days I used to say God morning. Yeah, it is God morning and it's good morning. So, y'all, I've been up since 2 o'clock, but I went to bed early. I couldn't sleep. So I got up and set up the stream for today and start brainstorming and looking for some music for my characters. So my daughter gave me a good suggestion yesterday. I was going to do a playlist for at least three of my main characters. She said just make one big playlist including all their songs within that playlist. And eventually, in time, if I want to break it down to an individual playlist, do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Make a playlist. I'm debating whether Spotify or YouTube. So I don't know. We'll see. Just for that motivation when I'm really immersed into my story. So it's been a very good month, y'all. We been here on days and we talked a lot about Preptober. So if you new, be sure to check out the playlist for October Preptober and get some good advice. Yesterday was really good. I don't have any more questions because we covered everything about Preptober. I guess you can share some of your, you know, good advice to new writers or to any writers because we can always use good advice. And the thing about advice, you can take it or it can go into one ear and go out the other ear, or you can make it and cater to your writing style, all that other good stuff. I might ask some random questions just for fun, related to writing into characters, just so new writers or if you're staring at that blank screen, you can just get out of that and just write. So I'm gonna start off with the best advice t- to ignore is when someone tell you what you can't do. You know, you can do anything you want to. Just set your mind to it and believe. Every day you might have to convince yourself that I can do this. I can write this story. I can push forward another sentence, another paragraph. So just believe every day, believe, and just take it one day at a time. Good morning, Elizabeth. It's good to see you here. You're going to work on your outline some more this morning. Good. Nick said he is going to finish up the third act of his scene card. And he's going to get some tea because it's snowing there. And I think he's in Quebec, Canada. Wow. Let's see. Good morning, Nadira. Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this morning. We're going to do a 10-minute writing warm up, 2 25-minute writing sprint, 7-minute wrap up. And I'm giving a shout out to my daughter because I added some of her new tunes, but all the music today is brought to you by Glitchxcity, aka my daughter. So, yeah, let me share with you right quick. So yesterday I had my boot camp. It was really good. It was just the two of us. And I always have an issue with talking. I do. And that's one of the reasons I do my streams so I can just start, practicing and getting better with public speaking. I rather write than talk. And I remember one time I met Ellie Alexander, the cozy mystery author, and she came to Houston, asked me what was my book about, what I was writing. I nutted up, my tongue tied and twisted. I couldn't tell her anything. So it's called pitching your story. I could not pitch my story for nothing in the world, and she realized how nervous I was. So she liked to touch. So she rubbed me down on my arm and told me it was going to be okay. So I told my writing coach yesterday, if someone asks me what my story is about, I feel like I have to have a script. I just cannot naturally say it. So, a little tip 25 words or less, just like Randy Ingram would say, know your story, 25 words or less without giving away the story. So I'm working on that. And I think sometime next week, because next Saturday, oh, she told me to invite you all to her writing, and I'm going to put it in the link. It's going to be on her YouTube channel, Monarch Books. I put it in the channel, so I'm gonna be on there, and she's gonna put me on the spot where I have to pitch my story. So I'm gonna practice with y'all all next week in pitching my story. And if y'all wanna join me in pitching your story in 25 words or less, that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on that to sound natural. And the clue is to write your sentence in 3 words or less. So no, I'm gonna share with y'all more. So I'm talking a lot. Let's go ahead and jump into a 10-minute writing warm up, and then I'll share with you how you can work on your pitch for your story. Okay, y'all, that completes our 10-minute writing warm up. And I was just working on my pitch. Okay, even if you can't get 25 words or less when you do your pitch, try to keep it under 30 seconds when you're telling somebody about it because you don't want to lose their interest in it. So that's another key. If you don't have 25 words or less, try to keep your pitch under 30 seconds or less. And I think I did mine's. It was like maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. I think it was 21. And when Jen did one using my pitch, she did it in 28. It was good. She's really good, y'all. So that was a question, and y'all might want to look it up on Google. I forgot what it was, but teachers use it when they dealing teaching English to their students. And what you ask yourself, this question, you try to make 5 questions based on this. Somebody wanted, but so then, okay, use that. So what you do, you think about the themes of your story. You know, I have love, I have revenge, I have love, revenge, secrets, all that good stuff. So you think about the main themes and of your story, and you write a question based on that. And so I'm probably not good at explaining this. One day I will be, and hopefully next week when I can share all this information, I will be. So yeah, if y'all have any more tips y'all want to share with someone about writing, or just to sit there and get those words out, please do so. I'm going to ask y'all some random questions. You can answer them if you want. It's just something fun. Oh, rewards. Yeah. So, how often do you reward yourself? And I think for Nano, you should set milestones. You should set you some little bitty, set a big goal, but set little miniature milestones, or little miniature goals. And when you reach those milestones, reward yourself with something. Like first week, it's okay if you set your goals low and then go higher. That's fine, because I think we can get stressed out if we say like we're gonna do 2,000 words a day. And if this is your first time writing, in a challenge like this, say, well, I'm gonna do 500 words today or 300 words today. Be flexible. The biggest accomplishment is that you don't have a blank screen anymore. You got some words written down. So I would say reward yourself. If you have to reward yourself daily, maybe get an extra cup of coffee. I would say reward yourself once a week. Try to reach those little bitty milestone goals and reward yourself. Last year all the previous years, I will wait until the end of the 30 days to reward myself with something big, like some big electronic device. But you don't have to do that. Reward yourself weekly. It's a 4 weeks challenge. Set your goals, set it at 500. I think Nano is really 1667, if I'm not mistaken, to get 50K. But you know what? Focus on just getting those words down, and reward yourself. Good morning, Nick. It's good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, you said it is nice to hear. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Nice to hear yesterday about the new book being ready. Yes, she got one that came out a couple of weeks ago, too, Nick. You might want to check it out. So it's really cool. Let's see. Elizabeth said, I have a copy of my series starter, which asks questions. One of them is, can an intrepid librarian solve the murder in her small town library before someone else is permanently checked out? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But I really hate talking about my books in person. I'm terrible at it, okay? So, how do you do it with family? Do your family ever ask you what you're writing, or friends or whatever, ask you, what are you writing? When your next book gonna come out? And yeah, Nick said daily rewards works with me during nano coffee and cake after a couple of hours. Ooh, that's good. Y'all, I am trying to do health wise. Not to get on nobody's parade. Health wise, doing nano. I'm trying because I got a doctor's appointment coming up in December. So I figure, well, I'm going to try 30 days of no added sugar. We're going to see how that works. So, yeah, we're going to and do daily walks. So, yeah, I'm all over the place, y'all, this morning. There was something else I wanted to tell y'all, but I can't remember. Oh, oh, how do you deal with people asking you though about like family member when you gonna finish that book? How you deal with comments like that because you're gonna hear them. How long you been writing this book? I hate those questions because sometimes the truth hurts. It makes you wonder, well, dang, I have been writing this for a while and I don't have it published yet. So how do you deal with that? And my advice to you is based on my experience. Just say soon. I'm still working on it. There's so many process and layers of writing a book because usually the everyday people think you just write it and you get it out. They don't realize you have to go through so many layers of editing and different drafts and publishing if you're going to self publish or go with a traditional publisher. So, yeah, share with us, how do you deal with those nagging questions? They may be not nagging, but as a writer, it's like, okay, what I'm going to tell them now? Nadira said, I never really reward myself for Nano. Usually the words are the rewards for me. That's a very positive way to look at it. Yes, it is. And that should be good enough. But, some of us need a little extra incentives to keep pushing forward, like me. That's a good one. Wish no sugar. I know, because I usually load my coffee up with the international cream, the sweet cream, but I discovered oat milk yesterday, and they have a creamery, and it don't have the sugar in it, and it makes my coffee taste extremely good. So, Nick said, I can't imagine with writing and not having a reward as some form of motivation. A new fountain pen at the end, a new writing device or software. I'm like you, Nick. Oh, Nadira, Nick is the one. I think, Nick, don't you use the Alpha Smart? What was it called? The Alpha Smart machine or whatever? I am gonna look into that, and that may be my new uh reward. Nadira said, I hate them too, especially a new author. Yeah, I know those are really hard to listen to those questions and always have to answer. And sometimes I think mine's come to me as sarcastic. At least it seemed like it in their voice. Well, dang, you've been writing that for a while. When you gonna finish? And that's what I get, especially from my mom. Those questions are tough. I say that getting a book ready for publication is a full time job with lots of different elements. Good one. That is so good because I don't think people outside of writers realize that writing is a job, it's a full time job. And it requires a lot of dedication and time because I know some people, it took them 10 years to get a book out. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm just on a roll this morning. Let's jump into our first 25-minute writing sprint. Okay, y'all, that completes our first 25-minute writing sprint. So I just got notification that our Wi-Fi signal just dropped. So if y'all lose me during this sprint, it's the Wi-Fi. They still working on it. From what I understand, they're working on it this early in the morning. So we're still here. Yay, we still here. So we all in the chat talking about the Alpha Smart system. I looked myself on Amazon, added to my wish list. I don't know which one to get, but they look really good and it's very affordable. Very affordable. If you want that distraction free writing device that you can carry anywhere, you don't have to take your laptop anywhere. You can leave that behind. You can probably use it in your bedroom in your bed. So, yeah, check that out. That's a good too. Thank you, Nick and Nadira, for suggesting that. So, how did y'all do with that sprint? Let me know. See here, Tish. Wi-Fi. Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, because my husband just came and told me, and I saw a little notification. So, I don't know why they messing with our Wi-Fi. Um, I want to ask y'all another question. Let's see. We're doing random questions to help other writers out there. Oh, yeah. So an outlet, besides writing, even though we're going to write 30 days, 50,000 K starting November the 1st, some of us, you need a break. You need to step away. Do besides writing or any other suggestions you want to share with other writers to do, uh, just to break away to maybe just to break away. I know for me, I'm going to start walking every day. That's going to not really break away from writing because I do my best brainstorming when I'm walking or coming up with some new ideas. I can't think of any. Oh, how can I forget? Y'all, I play games. This is gonna be my go-to for a break. I have a Switch, so I play Animal Crossing. Some of the songs you may hear from Animal Crossing that my daughter remixed, but that's my getaway. My getaway from everything is playing Animal Crossing. My husband called it Cross America Country. So, but it is so much fun. That's what I do just to get away, to relax my mind, to break free. So, share with me what you do and any suggestions for other writers out there, what they can do to relax your mind, to step away from the story just for a little bit. Because when you get back to writing, within an hour or 2 hours on your story, totally immersed. You should be totally immersed in your story at that time. So let's see what y'all have. Anybody say anything? Elizabeth says she likes walking too. I take the dog for a walk in the park or the neighborhood. That sounds really good. Nick said, good sprint. Help by Fabulous Music. Nick, that's my daughter's music. Just working on pen and ink amendments to adjusting document. Oh, sounds really good. So I'm trying to think of anything else. Even if you just treat yourself to a lunch, that's a reward, and that's taking a break too. And one of my favorite places, this is blah, 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 blah. It's a sushi house by us that I always go to, and I hadn't went in a long time, but I usually go to a Nano and have my lunch there. I like the ambience in there. Is really small, tight, quaint. So yeah, that's how I take my break. Animal Crossing and going there and eating me some sushi. Good morning, Morgan. It's good to see you here. You said you managed to hash out two settings in your story in that spring. Good job. Very good job. You also said Animal Crossing is one of your favorite things to do to help you relax. Alrighty, another Animal Crossing fan. I love that game so much. Nick said for him, morning walks around the local park across the street. They have wolves, ooh, eagles. Wow. Oh, the park. I'm thinking of a neighborhood because we have coyotes roaming our streets, so we still have to be, and it's not a park. Okay, so y'all have wolves, eagles, skate park, and cute little wooden coffee cabins. Oh, with toadstool seats and love it regular. to chat with you. Oh, really? I would like to go to that little coffee shop. It sounds so nice. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our second 25-minute writing sprint.
Hello?
Okay, y'all. That completes our 25-minute writing sprint, and sleep is calling me. Finally. But I have so much to do today. We're going to wrap things up with a 7-minute writing wrap up. And y'all be sure to share with me in the comments how did you do so we can celebrate your progress. One last thing about Nano Prep is search engine. Do y'all have a preference? There's so many different search engines out there. So I just wanted to see which is your favorite. I like Google. I'm so used to Google. I hear some people talk about GoDuck. There's I forgot the one that Microsoft Edge use. And what is the last thing you search for on the search engine, or the weirdest thing that you search for using a search engine? I know for me, ooh, hopefully my computer is never confiscated for whatever reason, because I'm always looking for murder, how to murder, how to murder someone. You know, the best way to murder someone. It's not to really murder someone. It's about to write about it. So the last thing I searched for, as my story is concerned, was dealing with mushrooms, poisonous mushrooms. Ooh, so yeah. So I have a disclaimer, y'all. I'm only searching for research for my book. So what was the last thing or the weirdest thing that you look for on your search engine, and what is your favorite search engine? And while we're talking about search engine, what you think about AI? You know, I hear a lot about AI. I know Google has an AI. There's AI art, work generator, all this other good stuff. I know I asked my youngest daughter, who is into art, she's against it. She's young though, but she did say that she felt that it don't give the artist, the real artist, their credit due when someone can take your work and regenerate some work from it. So I don't know. It's new. It's technology. Every things are changing. So yeah, share in the comments what you think about it. Yeah, Elizabeth was looking for poisonous water. Yeah, I know, right? Ain't that something? So, yeah, let me know y'all favorite search engine, and let's wrap things up right quick with a 7-minute writing wrap up. Okay, y'all, that completes our writing sprint for this Sunday morning, this cozy Sunday morning. Y'all, we got a cold front coming in tonight, and it's going to be freezing in the morning, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's wrap things up. We said that, okay, y'all let me know how you did so we can celebrate you. Elizabeth used Google, but her cybersecurity husband like Brave and DuckDuckGo. I use Google all the time. Google. I use Google all the time because it's just there. Nadira says she has mixed feelings about AI. I noticed they begin to bring AI into a lot of the writers' apps and programs like Plotter. I think they bring it in if they hadn't AI to help writers brainstorm or write outlines for their story. I'm I don't know. I hadn't really tried it because I've just been handwriting stuff. It seems like it's working for me for his handwriting outlining, mentally brainstorming. So that's something I really have to check more into. Nick said that he Googled dragon for his boys and shared things about dragon because they shared things about dragons he didn't know nothing about. They have a love for dragons, so naturally that's who he's writing for. Good. They should like it. That should be fun. And I don't know what I feel about AI right now. Only because I'm old school and I don't adjust to change readily. I'd rather do something myself than rely on something generated. Yeah, but it's technology is there. The schools are beginning to bring it in for the students to use. Interesting. I wonder how that's gonna play out. Nick also said he used Google, but I do use DuckDuckGo and Edge. I got a lot done. Still working on my scene cards, but will finish by November the 1st. Thanks, Stitch, for the sprint. Everyone have a blessed day. Thank you for being here and congratulations on your writing progress this morning. Nadira says Google and Safari. Yeah, Safari too. I use Safari when I'm on my phone only, but on my laptop, I have a Mac. I always use Google. Google. Oh, I'm a Google girl. Elizabeth said, "Thanks so much for the sprint. Great job, everybody. I got a lot done. Good job, Elizabeth." And Nick said he Google for him too. Thanks for the writing session this morning. Still dark outside here, so it has been interesting to write at this time of the morning. Nick, it's such a pleasure having you here. And yeah, I'm still reading your story. Hopefully, I can finish within the next couple of days. Definitely before November the 1st, y'all. So I'm going to be off for the next couple of days preparing on the side for myself for Nano. I will be here Wednesday morning. That's going to be our regular time for 30 days. That's a challenge. Seriously, that is a big challenge, but I will be here November the 1st. Until next time, I want you all to have a wonderful Sunday. Stay blessed. Find something positive to smile about. Hydrate. And yeah, embrace the cold weather because we had a doozy this summer. Until next time, happy writing.